I'm sorry.
Do you want me? Should I cut? Do you want me to restart?
No, keep that in. I don't like fair.
Okay, we're keeping that in. Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Animation Analysis. Oh, we
As
apologize.
always, he's Sam and my name is Immortal. Good morning.
We are sorry for what you just heard, but we found that hilarious, so we're keeping that in the recording.
We?
Anyways, today this is the last episode of Season 10 we will be covering, Galactus vs. Unicron, and honestly, I'm very happy with how this season has turned out so far, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
Yeah, this is the season.
Yeah, right.
It's good, yes.
Yeah. Also, I just realized this is the city where Cole vs. Alex took place.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah,
directly after.
Yeah, the tower up there, that is the same one that, like, Alex pinned Cole down, if I recall correctly.
As all things must, your world has come to an end.
Can I say I really love the scope of this fight is already set from the get-go. Like, God, look at how massive Galactus is compared to the buildings.
And this fight just looks really fucking, like, just straight up, this fight looks pretty as hell.
And we'll get to it. Like, adding on to the scope, we have Unicron already beating, and then how we all predicted the fight would start.
This planet is mine to consume. So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Begone, thus decrees Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
Yeah, I like how it's like, no, I'm eating this. No, me.
Also, Unicron's model, like, here and in a second.
Oh yeah, like, the model looks good, but then we get to... Like, God, Unicron's model absolutely would have taken hell to render and all that because of, like, all the angles. Because they modeled this off of an actual IRL toy.
God damn.
Like...
Madness.
I love that little bit where Unicron just grabs Earth and smashes it against Galactus here.
If I can't eat it, you can't either.
Madness. So quick to beg for oblivion's embrace.
Yeah, I really like that line there, how while Unicron does the whole, like, planet-eating thing out of just being evil and being spiteful, Galactus does so because he has to in order to sustain himself, so it makes sense Galactus is, like, instead of, like, Unicron fighting over who gets to eat the planet, he'd rather destroy the planet than give it over.
Yes.
I am Oblivion.
Like, God, the one thing, like, the effects are fantastic, and just, like, the background, too. Like, the collapsing star in the background. Like,
Black hole.
Yeah, the black hole. The way it all looks is just fantastic. And then it's like, the way you can see, like, Unicron, the way that they have the effects here, Unicron just, like, grows. It grabs and throws a star.
I love that shot.
Yeah, like, just the Galactus, like, facing off again. Like, it looks fairly small here, and then just as it goes closer, it increases in size. And Galactus also increases in size to, like, to answer it.
This battle's scope is insane.
Yeah, it's really just encapsulates just how massive both Galactus and Unicron are. That's something I absolutely have to praise the fight. Like, I was worried about, like, the way it makes it feel like they're just weakly tossing around planets or whatever, but no, the weight of their movements, as well as, like, the overall background it really just helps sell how massive both of them are. Yeah, oh yeah, I love that too, where he's like, he grabs a sun, or star, and just collapses straight into a black hole. Like, God, that's so cool.
It's like he's crushing coal into diamonds. That actually works like this.
Like, the effects are really good. Like, can I say, like I know maybe some people might say the punches look a little off or a little slow, but I think it works. Like having instead of like this super high, like fast, like action we know for other fights, the much more slower, weighty hits add a lot to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, effects, very pretty. Yeah, I really like the way it's like animated here too. It's like the way Galactus like tries moving that like beam shooting towards Unicron, and Unicron responds with the Dark Energy Sword Slash, which just cuts him straight in half, and it's like, oh, it's over.
I am the power cosmic incarnate.
I think another like really small bit I appreciate is like, you see all the smoke there?
I am the
Like a few seconds before, you can see like a you can see Galactus' silhouette.
Yeah.
the power cosmic incarnate, not so easily felled.
Oh, something I really like is when the the energy blast happens, how Galactus' face is black and white from the energy.
You okay?
Sorry. For people watching, I'm fine. Family caught COVID a while back, so I'm still just recovering from it. So if I'm like coughing or seem out of breath later in the recording, I'm fine. Yeah, sorry about this, but anyways. Can I say I really like this retaliation? You just like blast energy straight in Galactus' face. Galactus responds. Rip him in half.
We're in half now.
It's like Galactus got ripped in half earlier, so it's like I'm just returning the favor.
Fleeing so readily, Unicron.
No devourer.
So
Can I say another thing I really like about the dialogue is how most of the time when like there's dialogue in the fights, the other opponent, there's usually a bit of like a gap, allowing the other opponent to like register what they're saying. Here, Unicron and Galactus are continuously like cutting each other off or like talking very closely after one another. It really just adds to like the whole fight aesthetic, even in their words.
Also, this might be one of my favorite visuals of the fight coming
Oh
up.
yeah, Unicron's.
readily, Unicron.
No devourer. Transforming. Beg not for mercy. Behold blackening skies.
God, like, look at that. Like, all the planets and stars coalescing right there. And then
Beg not
the scope here with all, again, the stars, the galaxies,
for mercy.
and just, like
Sky
everything, like, behind Galactus, too. Like,
against my
god damn, this is beautiful.
Absolutely. And also, Unicron's line.
Oh yeah, Unicron's line is very good. Like, I love the whole, like, almost poetic approach both Galactus and Unicron have, especially during like the last part of the fight.
I was hoping you'd play it.
Yeah.
Even gods will die. Blackening skies against mine chaos. Even gods will die.
I really like how there's no when Galactus' attack like hits or can we even really call it like hits? It doesn't even make a sound. There's no like impressive hit, spark, or explosion or anything like that. It just fizzles out, boof, upon hitting him. It's really
boops him.
Yeah. And then Unicron, just the way he's just like punching straight through the galaxies here.
I love how he's moving slowly.
Yeah. He's just so big that moving slowly is enough to like catch his smaller foe. And then just another blast.
Galactus meets your challenge.
Yeah, and then in the instant, Galactus increases in size as well. And like, I really like the contrast here, where Galactus has like much more of the galaxies and the clearer sky, like the clearer space behind him, while Unicron's sort of hidden by like more clouds and has a lot more visible stars. It's a really neat contrast they go with for the background.
Galactus meets your challenge. Here's your goal. This world will bring destruction to it all.
Like the very, like I love these. Again, these absolutely weighty hits with like, because they're in space, the like sound is muted because you know sound doesn't travel through space, but like it just really sells like the power behind them. And like Galactus' first hit too. Can we talk about like how cool that energy looks there? Like
It does.
It's almost random, but not random at the same time. It's done really, really.
Will bring destruction to it all.
I am destruction, pure finality.
Oh yeah, like we're like right here.
Pure
Wallpaper material, like Jesus Christ, man, like that's fantastic.
finality. In first and last. True immortality.
I have no patience left. Return thy dreams. Enter the void where none may hear yours.
Again, it was like, everything's like visually really good.
First and last.
This leads to again the Waller, and then Galactus pulls out the power nullifier.
The ultimate nullifier,
Ultimate.
actually.
Yeah, the ultimate nullifier. Also, I really like this shot here of Unicron going into a spark form here. He just powers down and just turns into like all the lights die, and he's just like a hunk of massive metal. It's like dodging around. And enters the ultimate nullifier.
Know not the power which you command.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand.
Also, the breaking effects goes over the letterboxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, but what are we gonna do? Like, I really like, again, it's like the way their words rhyme here. Like after you've gone entered the ultimate nullifier, like Galactus.
You know not the power which you command.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand.
Yeah, it's really well done, like wording and like just really good writing. And yeah, as Mortal pointed out, when it activates, it goes over the aspect ratio, even distorted like that before returning to how it was.
I have won.
It's like, oh, I win. Nuh-uh.
I've seen your power, bringer of chaos.
And like, speaking of the aspect ratio, when Galactus like tears through the wall here, the energy also goes in front of the aspect ratio too.
Power, bringer of chaos. Yet by my vigor thou hast much need. Witness the last fate that awaits you thus. For almighty Galactus must now feed.
And this like ends on like a really cool shot, which honestly I think I wanna leave it here as
It doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't really hold on that shot for very long, if you notice. And also, that killing blow kind of sucks.
Yeah, the killing blow is kind of a little bit like, and I wouldn't say anticlimactic in a way, because like Galactus tearing out of his pocket dimension and then like absorbing Unicron's essence, that is cool. Like, yeah, it's not as impactful compared to some other episodes this season, but at the same time, it's still pretty cool. So, other things about the episode. Voice acting? Huh?
So the music.
Oh yeah, the music. All consuming. I really adds like the ethereal theme that this fight has like going for it. It's not like super like high energy or something like that. It's just like looming, you could say. It's like a foreboding track that really just like adds to both of them as characters. As for the voice acting, I liked both of the voice actors. Like, again, it just adds to, like, the imposing nature that both Galactus and Unicron both have.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else you want to say? Like, because...
Not really.
Yeah, it's like, okay, actually, we might as well address it now. So, you might have noticed how we said a lot how the fight's very visually pretty most of the time. It's like, yeah, it kind of is. It is very visually, like, amazing. But that's kind of the thing. That's the main thing that this fight has going for it. Because...
It's pretty to look at.
Yeah, because, like, unlike other past episodes this season, there aren't any moments that, like, really make you... like grip your seat, like get you really excited, you know? It doesn't have as many like hype moments, which might make sense because it's going for the more ethereal feel. But even some of the more like horror themed episodes have like much more intense moments. Here, the pacing was kind of all over the place. Like, because the fact they kind of just start off as huge and imposing, and even though we get a good grip of the scale, it doesn't feel like much changes as the fight goes on.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not saying this is a disappointing episode at all, because it is a good episode. We like it. It's just like... it had tough shoes to follow considering how amazing Goku vs. Superman was.
Yeah.
But like all in all, it is a good episode. We will say that again.
Like, yeah, it definitely is. It's good, but I can't really say much beyond that.
Like, if I were to like rank it against the other season finales, it is definitely like in the like upper half, like in the top 5 over the bottom 5.
Oh god, we can do a top 10 finales now.
Oh wow, yeah we can. Oh boy, we can.
Oh fuck, I'm old.
That's something. Anyways, we can't like jump to the like next time since there is no next time at the moment, but well,
Technically there is.
oh yeah, technically it's like Wile E. Coyote versus Tom Cat. It's like, I mean, we'll discuss that one when we get to it. I will admit I am excited for that one as because I am a huge Tom and Jerry fan.
I'm sad it wasn't Kratos versus Asura.
I think Kratos versus Asura has a good shot of happening next season. It got second place in both ballots, so it would be fucked up if it doesn't get in. Well, like with the new God of War DLC also announced, it feels like a decent time to start to making an episode. Anyways, I guess with that said, we'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us for another year of Death Battle. It's been fun, like analyzing these episode animations as per usual.
Yeah, this is certainly fun.
Yeah. As always, Immortal. Thanks for joining me on these.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
So, with that said, we'll see you next year for Season 11. As always, I'm Sam.
And good evening. My name is Immortal.
And
we'll see you next week with our coverage of 1 Minute Man.
I'm not doing that. Anyways,
Not with that attitude.
Anyways, we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Have a good one.